I'm almost done with my backlog, so I promise, pinky promise, absolutely give you an audio guarantee that it is the last time. Thank you, thank you. Next time I'll trouble someone else, for this is the last time to use your precious time. These guys ought to be sent to Vivi's clothes shop, tailor-made on Main Street. I guess that Vivi has thought of a brand new style. Well, if it isn't my favorite builder. No sooner was I just thinking of you, and here you are before me. 10 picture frames, post haste. That's why you're the best. Thanks. See you soon. Hey. Yeah. Oh, man. Huh? Ain't these badass? Making you deliver. I already think of you a real ex. Wow, we really. You finished! Amazing! Oh no! You see, I come up with the term Desert Rose, and I made it the title for one of the photos I'm selling. Desert. Yes! Precisely! I've started anyway. Be seeing ya.
Yeah? Uh-huh. Huh? Yeah?
Ooh.
Huh?
You're here. You are practiced in physical activities, correct? Running, climbing, digging, builder things. However, physical coordination as always. Anyway, do you have any suggestions for me? How does one work out? I understand the repetitive repetition of action. It seems dancing. Now that I think about it, Vivi dances regularly. Does that please don't misunderstand? Perhaps you can show me how to dance.
Come on, perusing the views of Sandrock. Does the beauty of the desert flower make you weak at the knees? Don't worry, take home a photograph. Show your friends and relatives the wonders that is the desert rose.
Yeah, let me get one of those desert rose ones.
Certainly, sir. And while you're at it, why not take one of these as well?
No, just that one will do. In fact, let me get 5 of them.
Me too. I saw them first. They're mine, I tell ya.
There's no need to rush, everyone. So, what do you think, our beautiful desert rose? It deserves its reputation, no?
She most certainly does.
Huh? She? I don't think a photograph has a gender, sir.
Cut the malarkey, shopkeep. A dozen desert roses. Chop, chop.
Right away, sir. The strangest thing is happening. Everyone is just obsessed with this photo in particular. What could it be? I don't get it. I just wish I knew more about photography. Well, in any case, time to buy a photo? Hey, sis. Wanna buy a photo?
Ovio! What are you doing? What is the meaning of this? You're selling pictures of me?
Huh? No! Oh, this one. Well, yes, you're in it, but no! I was just telling the builder here, there's something about the composition of this photo that really resonates with people. It's just a happy coincidence you're featured in it. Hey, you're gonna be famous.
There's nothing happy about this, nor is it any semblance of coincidence. Tourists have been pestering me constantly, asking me to sign this photo, calling me the Desert Rose. Explain that, Ovio.
The title of the photo is Desert Rose. That's my new name for Sandrock. They call you. Oh no. Ton, you creepy tourist.
Don't play dumb with me. You honestly expect me to believe you had no idea? It's been days. Even so, this was an extremely careless venture.
You are kind to say so, but my sister is right. I've been a fool.
Ovio, you would do well to develop some foresight whenever concocting these schemes of yours. This is doubly true whenever your plans involve an unwitting accomplice. If you're ever not sure, Light, just ask me. I will be returning to my shop. My only hope is that my path is not blocked by the rabid tourists that you have wrought, brother. Goodbye.
Wow, she's really mad. Even more so than that time I ruined her kiln trying to make a pizza in it. An art stand. The thought of those greasy tourists smudging up those photos in their slimy grip, gawking over my poor sister. I can't take it! I've got to get those pictures back! Really? You'll help with this too? You really have a big heart. Alright, let's split up. These guys couldn't have gone far. Just be on the lookout for anyone creepy looking. Or anyone you just saw buying a photo. Do whatever it takes to get those photos back. Without breaking the law, I suppose.
Hey, I overheard your conversation with the shopkeeper guy and the Desert Rose. I was hoping you wouldn't notice me, but now that you're directly confronting me, I can't say no. Here you go.
You want my Desert Rose photo? Hey, you're in luck. I was looking for a way to do a good deed today. Here you go. Now I'm off to Atara to commit more tax fraud.
I would recommend we begin with the observational stage. If you're able to adequately demonstrate, then we may begin lessons. Interesting. You are probably classified as a good dancer. Preliminary analysis is complete. I believe I'm ready to try. But this is not an ideal location for dancing. Shy? No. I just wouldn't want our research to be disrupted.
Nay. I can't be giving you my Desert Rose photo. 'Tis mine. And I planned for it to comfort me on those lonely nights out at sea. However, were I to hear one good reason why I shouldn't keep it, I might reconsider. I might. Nah. Me heart has place but for one unrequited parasocial relationship. 'Tis the sea captain's lament. What was this beard? That lass. These photos are being distributed without her knowing? Why, I... Take this photo from my hands, young desert dweller. I shan't be needing it no more. Mark these old sea dogs' words. Any such copy of that there photograph out there, I'll be making sure they finds their way to the bottom of the briny deep. And you can tell that silver-tongued salesman I'll be waiting for him in Davy Jones' locker.
Desert Rose? Photo? Nah, never heard of it. Shut double? Dang, you're a grade A simp for this girl, huh? Well, I won't say no to a cold hard cash, but you better be careful. Don't spend all your hard-earned cash on a girl who doesn't even know who you are, partner.
You want that photo? You're gonna have to fight me for it. I'm just kidding. I gave it to your friend already. Have a nice day. You got all the photos? Wow, that was quick! How'd you do it? Ah, darn. Of course. Yeah, let me pay you back. What scoundrels. Not only were they creeping on my sister, but they were happy to jump at the chance to take advantage of us as well. Phew. It's finally over. But now, what am I to do with all these photos? Yes, you're right. The world is not ready for the Desert Rose. Maybe one day. Why don't you take a photo for yourself as a memento for this whole ordeal? I believe I can count on you to enjoy this photo the way it was meant to be enjoyed, as landscape photography. Thank you again for all your support through this difficult time. Hopefully, my next business opportunity will have less disastrous results. Catch you around!
Was there an electrical leakage? Don't you feel it? Or maybe it's exercise fatigue? My neck, chest, calves feel pretty sore. Why don't we just call it a day? Thanks for teaching me how to dance. This is truly an unexpected workout method.
Healthy.
Impossible. But the electrical charges... Have you checked the thermal electronatron? This happened when I was with a friend.
Ooh, lovebird.
No, a human friend, actually.
Ill?
Ooh, juicy.
Who is it?
Who is it, honey?
I'm getting arrhythmia. I need to go outside. Seems we're finished at the clinic. I have another hypothesis. No, it's statistically unlikely. I believe there to be a 0.2% probability of you being the cause, an outlier. I'm a researcher. I deal with truth, not wishes. I shouldn't jump to conclusions like this. I'll do some further analysis and get back to you tomorrow.
Huh?
Thank you.
Huh.
Let's go already.
A game of statistics. Play. Here you are. I need to inform you of my conclusions. After careful analysis, it seems that, in fact, I like you. Hear me out. I do not jump to any conclusions. Quite the contrary. In fact, wait. Did you say that you feel the same? That's fantastic. Seems that my calculations are correct after all. Let me tell you how I was able to prove that statement. I made 4 hypotheses after I got shocked. First hypothesis was electrical leakage at the research center. This was proven to be false through my detector. What I did first was to turn my thermal electronitron to 100 volts and test all possible nodes at the center. Then I changed it to 1000 volts and tried again. Anyways, the result was that there was no leakage at the research center. The second hypothesis was that the shock was caused by a condition in my heart. However, I should have been getting stronger lately due to my training for the mobile suit. My heart rate did not deviate from my regular 120 beats per minute, average for someone with a caffeine consumption as high as mine. Besides, the doctor's diagnosis also said that I was healthy, thus the second hypothesis was false. The third hypothesis was that the shock came from static electricity due to physical contact. My investigation of static shock and VVs showed me that the shock I experienced was completely different, which means the truth should be my fourth hypothesis. That is, it's a reaction caused by my proximity with the one I like. Another piece of information I received was the statement from you that you like me too. Yes, of course. I remember the thrill I had when I was able to complete a research essay in a single day on the dynamics of a two-body problem. But that amount of excitement is only a fraction of how I feel right now.
Thank you! This is perfect! I really appreciate your help with this. I have a lot of great ideas, but just the same, you know, I could hire a robot band to look like. Of course, I'd listen to expanding to offer a few. You're always, if you could carve out some time from your busy schedule. Terrific!
Hey, remember that handgun I gave you? How's it been keeping? I know you can handle yourself, but I feel like I'd be shirking my responsibilities somewhat if I ain't giving you a rundown on how to use that there 6-shooter. Sure, you did pretty good with your old point-and-shoot tactic, but we got some basic firearms training that folks around here do if they're going to handle the weapon. How's about me and you head on over to the range and let off a few? Ain't no thing, partner. Just meet me by the shooting range behind the Civil Corps office. Oh, and remember to bring that gun I gave you.
How are you working? Speaking of my dear sister, I was planning on taking... Great! It's like we say in Bonnerock. Now, my sister for a proper picnic. However, for now... Wonderful!
Good to see you, partner. So let's get started. Take your position. We got a free lane. All right, that ain't bad. You want to keep your stance strong and secure. Now, watch me shoot. So, what do you think? Well, I'm strong, you know? Wrap your other hand around. Make it here. Let me show you. That's it. You got it. Just hold your hands like that. Yeah. Once you got your stance and grip down, well, that's the basics. There's much. How about we make it interesting? Let's shoot some target. All right. Tired of partner. Ain't no problem, partner. Just keep it up. We used to have competition then. For me? For me? Thanks. Say.
Logan, what are you thinking? I just can't believe you did that. Ah! Oh, I didn't see you there. I must have been so worked up. Didn't notice nothing. What are you doing here? I ain't doing nothing. Just came out to look at the stars is all. Logan, I can't believe he'd betray us like that. I hate him. I mean, I don't know, I ain't like hating him really. I guess I'm just so dang mad. I just can't make no heads or tails of it. Why'd he take Matilda? What the heck do you want? Why can't you just talk about it? Where's he now, huh? I want to just go and ask him. I'm just feeling stuck is all. It ain't like this before. The Logan I knew was a good guy. He ain't good at hiding nothing. This ain't him. I never thought I'd see him doing these kind of things. I just wish I could ask him what's going on. When I was little, I remember I tried to climb this tree. He was just standing there laughing at me. But then he told me to slow down and I wouldn't get hurt. And then When I was 6, I got attacked by a monster, and he saved me. We grew up together for 10 years. I looked up to him, you know? Like, how can I describe how I'm feeling now? It's like my heart is hurting or something. Like, it's like, I got it, like you and Meanne, right? You've known each other real long. What if Burgess came along one day and he's saying, Meanne's been cutting down all the trees and he sent her to tree jail. Whole town's now hating her. Would you still trust her? Right? That's what I'm saying. There's no way you'd abandon your friend. I'm just so confused. I don't know what to do. He really did something unspeakable, but I wish everyone would just calm down and talk. Not like anyone will ever listen to me. Hey, why is it when you say something, do something, everyone's always listening to you? Why is it so easy to trust you? That's true. You're working every day. You're working when I get up, when I doze off, when I'm herding cattle, catching birds. Even when I'm eating, you're still working. You've done so much good for so many folks around here. If they ain't listening to you, they ain't listening to no one. Alright, I gotta prove myself to everyone. Then they'll finally listen to what I have to say for once. Let me see. I don't know, what did we do before? I mean, going to his house was my idea anyway. I really don't know what to do. Think, Elsie, think. Well, I ain't giving up on him. He ain't innocent, but there must be some reason. But I don't know. All I know is I still gotta do some growing on my own. I don't know what to do next. I think I've been thinking too much today. My brain's all used up. People in town, I don't reckon they want my help no more. When I go near them, they think I'ma do a prank or something. They just want to get rid of me. I reckon I'll start with helping Ma and Pa. Alright, I got it. I'ma learn from you. I'm gonna be someone people can rely on. I'ma get serious. Start small, you know? I reckon getting the old man, I mean Pa, to respect me is my first step, huh? Alright, I'm feeling better now. Thanks. Let's head back now, yeah? Look! A shooting star! Did you see it? Quick, quick! Make a wish. Shooting stars are so beautiful. Did you make a wish? What'd you wish for? Wow, then I know mine's gonna come true. No way it's gonna fail. I wish that we could be friends forever. Thanks for staying with me. I know I can go on a bit. Alright, I gotta get. See you later.
I didn't hear the sound of your footsteps. Are you also out for a walk to ease your mood as well? There's no need for you to apologize. I don't blame Arvio either. I'm just annoyed at those tourists. How could people act like that? In fact, it was a rather nasty situation. I supposed I hadn't properly thanked you for your assistance. Do you regularly make a habit of helping strangers? In any case, it was very kind of you. A rather nice contrast to the behavior of those tourists. I've had them bother me with various propositions before, but that was the worst incident by far. I try to sort myself out when I take my walks, and try to tell myself not to let these things get to me. But let's just say, I've been taking a lot of walks lately. Deal with them? I'm not so sure. I tend to avoid conflict. What would you have me say? I'm not going to say that. Deal with them? I'm not so sure. I tend to avoid worth a try. Assuming they do indeed have any decency to speak of. Excuse me, all of you. I'd prefer you show me a bit more respect. Exactly as you said? I don't know if I could be that rude. Alright. I'll take a swing at it. Have you no sense of decency? It seems I've got a bit carried away. Though, in a way, I felt kind of nice. Alright, thank you. I will take your counsel to heart. This view is nice, but I've seen enough. Don't worry about me. Even if you hadn't come along, I would have found some way to deal with this issue. I always do. I must go. We'll talk some other time, Builder.
Amira, my dear sister. Come now, you said...
I know what I said, Arvio. This order has an exorbitant fee attached to it, and must be completed immediately. I'm surprised I have...
That makes how many? 10? 12? Ow, I'm really sore out there.
Hey, can you do me a solid and take this plate upstairs to the new guy's room? Grace is sick today, and I've got my hand...
Hey, you're here! Let's grab a table. I'm starving. I have a lot I want to talk about, so let's order first. Get whatever you want. My treat. I might be good in business, but I can't order food for the life of me. I'm going to leave it to you. Give me a bit of relief. Ordering is kind of tricky, right? If I open a restaurant in the future, I think I'll make some sort of automatic selection system for the customers, especially for those struggling to choose. It's a good idea, right? Okay, well, anyway, let's just eat. Thanks for meeting me tonight. I don't suppose you take much time off either. In fact, nearly every time I've seen you around town, you're running somewhere to do something for someone else. I don't think I've ever seen you walking anywhere. Sandrock is growing, and we're both doing our part to make it happen. I just wish it wasn't going so slowly, you know? You're from Highwind, right? Do you ever think about walking away from all this and going back home? There you go, being all sweet again. Growing up in Highwind, I bet you had a pretty good life. I've heard it's nice there. That would be so far in the future, I can hardly even picture it. There's so much to do here before I could even think of something like that. It's a pretty dream, though. I truly believe in Sandrock's potential to become a booming city. A unique place for tourists to visit, and a wholesome, safe place for people to raise a family. I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in it with my whole heart. I'm sure you wouldn't have come either if you didn't think Sandrock had a big future ahead. That bright future can't get here quick enough for me. Oh, aren't you the sweetest? I think you really mean that too. I'm so glad we had dinner together and got to know each other better. Would you like to walk me home? It's such a pretty night out. Let's take our time. Well, this is me. Tonight was great. I forgot what it was like to just enjoy the moment like that. I'll see you later.
I thought the whole point of dragging you out here was getting you to relax, so relax.
A book and quiet. I am relaxing. Or, at least I was.
Don't be like that. You're going to wreck your posture. Half the time hunched over a book, the other half a pottery wheel. Before you know it, you're gonna look like you're pushing 90. This, of course, is the only way to properly relax with a book. The sun, it burns. I'm melting. Save me. So now that you're out, you're having fun, aren't you? You know it's not easy convincing you, don't you?
Indeed.
You see, this is what you get when you win an argument with my sister. Hours of back-breaking labor, followed by terse acknowledgement at best. Which is all completely worthwhile. In any case, I think this all proves that I ought to be listened to once in a while.
To constructive advice, brother. Of course. I'm all ears. But do remember that we didn't leave the harshness of Sandrock just to lie around here with books on our faces.
I pray that you stink no more at that place. My heart can hardly handle its very mention. Have you ever been to Sandrock? Well, to travel, sure. But I wouldn't dream of trying to ever work there as a builder. There's not much that needs building, and hardly any ruins of value to dive in. Our home is on a plateau. In a visit, one could enjoy the scenery, but when the holidays are over, the tourists go home, and locals like us are left to bake in a kiln. I had to work in a crawlery all day, and I didn't have a cool boss like Rocky. One can only bear so much humiliation for daily bread. Finally, I just quit. And shortly after, Amira and I made the journey here to Sandrock. This place has its faults, but one mustn't forget to see the trees with the forest. I might not be so impartial, but I'd never enjoyed such freedom as being my own boss here in Sandrock. And it's all because you brought me here and helped me get started, Am. I won't forget your kindness.
We're family. Besides, you have also been a great help to me. The true kindness is that of our parents. They gave up everything to send us here.
Don't you worry. Pretty soon my shop is going to be raking it in. I'll take care of Ma and Pa. You just enjoy life.
Confidence is one thing, brother. But perhaps you should wait to boast till after you've a little more to show for yourself.
Wow, I've never had anyone rooting for me before. Hold on. What's this pressure I'm feeling? I'll work twice as hard to live up to your expectations.
Indeed. Follow through on such words. Do not take other supports for granted. Don't get cocky, RVO. Need I remind you of the cash crunch incident involving your supplier not long ago?
Oh, come on, Am. That's so last year. Let's live in the present. Have you tasted the food? That Owen, what a genius. You need to get the recipe.
Oh, brother.
What?